Alrighty, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Spellbringers shoutcast. This is from the King of the Hill tournament number 2. This is currently underway. The games are still in progress. There is, as of now, no winner. So stay tuned. Spawning in as our nature, the bottom, we have Koth, and his opponent as the order is Monk. And we're on Dueling Peaks. My name is GG the Machine. I'm very active in the Discord. Okay, so we have a Hall of Warriors first, which usually means a pretty aggressive build. Monk playing pretty standard, barracks first, followed up by a farm. He does have a really deadly build for a fast expand. However, against nature, that fast expand is very risky. The looter rush can punish it much more than can be done in other matchups, so seeing him play with a more standard build is not a surprise. Double Falconer, signature Monk move, able to put pressure on the looters, makes him quite safe to any kind of aggression.
I'm on the job.
Your building is complete.
So Hall of Warriors building up that looter, and for Koth, what do we see him go for? It just looks like an expand. Yeah, no sign of a double haul. Sometimes Koth likes to do that. Expand there for Monk. A little bit ahead actually. Maybe because of superior gold boosting. Oh, Koth. Oh no. Oh, it doesn't get that expansion. Oh, he has to send forth another sapling. He'll have to wait until the tree hood gets 100 mana. But he's actually pulling an artisan. Okay, and the looter has found a falconer, got one hit off. The falconer can disengage and wait for his buddy, the tag team falconer bros, to kind of outnumber this looter. Another hit though with the looter. So using the high ground vision is your best opportunity to get free hits off. Oh, nice work. Didn't get another looter hit. So the hold is being built. No sign of a blacksmith. So this is another signature Monk kind of playstyle, is not going for a quick blacksmith, which is, I guess, was pretty standard meta. I guess even the way that I tend to play order is you go one barracks, blacksmith before expand. But I think Monk just has such good such good control of his spearmen and his falconers that he is pretty safe to both looters and archers. Keeping this falconer alive at the side. So with a falconer this low, what can be quite good is just putting it on an expansion somewhere, just using it for vision, because it has such little health it probably won't do too much. Spellbringer and a Hall of Scholars for Koth. Advancing up that tech tree.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, 3 racks. Very interesting build there for Monk. Doesn't have his Spellbringer out. Instead going for a 3rd racks. Now I think what we'll see him do is cut production of units. Yeah. He's not building spearmen. He's gonna wait until he has the 3rd barracks completed. And he has that blacksmith, and he can churn out enforcers 3 at a time, which is very, very deadly. However, he will need a little bit more food, lumber to actually do this. So he may actually just have to start building spearmen, because spearmen don't cost any wood.
Job's done.
I have played against him quite a fair bit, so I kind of know his strategy, even if I haven't really spectated him much. As for Koth, he's building more Hall of Warriors, getting his weapons attack. Does have some looters roaming around. I'm checking this 3rd base. Oh, this is a really good falconer position here. Keeping it there out of the way, but ready to throw an eagle to see, or a falcon to see if there's a 3rd base on the way for Koth. Okay, there's the triple enforcer. The scary thing about this strategy, playing against this order strategy, is you don't see any enforcers for a really long time. You just see a bunch of spearmen. And so you think he's spamming spearmen, and then you start putting looters to counter them, and then the enforcers show up and completely clobber the looters. Oh, really good intercept though by Koth. Catches this peasant on the way looking for a third base. So these looters can't do much with these enforcers on the field, but that was a really good snipe of that peasant. Building more archers. Probably see a quick ulcer. Oh, the looters actually sneaking through. They will get one peasant, but one of those looters' doors fall. And once again, intercepting these peasants, denying this third base. Needs to entangle it before it's able to start building a tower. Oh, like that. Still, entangle. Nope. Oh, he entangles the enforcer. Okay, that works too. But it will time off, and there are some... Oh, uses the crows. Whoa, okay. Actually, Monk running into this will get some damage off with his crows if he has another entangle especially. No, not having that one. Still, good delaying of that third base. However, Koth doesn't have a third base of his own behind this. So in the end, it will kind of even out. However, blowing that murder of crows didn't quite do a lot. And that the hammer is going to be available to stun or slow some units. Oh, he may intercept this peasant once again. Blocking the construction of the castle. Yeah, there. With the entangle, he can't build a structure. Nice. Okay, continuing to intercept that. Archers, however, running through the gauntlet. Very good micro here from Koth. Spellbringer is online, but we haven't seen any shields or any hammers yet. There's the third base. So Koth, due to his excellent positioning in micro, able to get his third a little bit quicker. Slowing spears, however, will make this archer struggle to disengage from the scary men with giant swords. Yeah, he's gonna fall there. Monk's army is significantly larger. 60 food to 56. We do have the Hall of Elites with the Rangers on the way. So that will make these archers much stronger. No Altar of Light for Koth, but there will be an altar for Monk. And that avatar is very, very tough against a pure archer army, especially. Also unlocks the cleave. Okay, poor Falconer dies. Monk looking for a push. With the push timing with this altar is very deadly. Koth, he does have several archers. I don't know the timing on his crows. It may be available now off a cooldown. Oh, but awkward positioning here from Koth. His phalanx caught out of position. No archers there to assist. The hammer does connect. Allows the enforcers to kill two peasants. I think an attack move command runs them into these enforcers. At the same time, Koth's archers are looking for perhaps a deny on this third base. I think he'll get the deny there, but at the same time, the enforcer's looking to attack the third base of Koth. Yep, does cancel that base. The peasant, no. Oh, he doesn't kill the peasant. I think it was hidden behind the tree. He didn't see the peasant there. And this third base has completed, so Koth can use his entangle. Does force away these enforcers. Running up this ramp may go very badly. There is the avatar. Can taunt these archers, making it very hard for them to disengage. Ranger's upgrade is online. Oh, losing several archers there, and he may run through the gauntlet of enforcers. Pops the murder of crows. Caught between two enforcer armies. Oh, very, very bad fight here for Koth. Those crows, however, doing some pretty good work. Monk's food eclipsing that of Koth, 83 against 56. Entwine. Entwine has timed off, and now this third base is once again exposed.
Your building is complete.
A very action-packed game. This has been awesome. I do fear that the army of Monk is a bit too big, but a lot of these enforcers are actually quite wounded. Hammer should be online pretty soon. Really good micro here from Koth, having those phalanx in the front line, soaking up the damage as the rangers do deal the damage. Some clerics are in this fight, but they're quite vulnerable within a small army size like this. They can get sniped by these rangers. Nice snipes. Koth not only holding his base, but actually killing several units, including those clerics, which are quite expensive.
Research finished.
Gets an entangle on the enforcer. Nice. Okay, very good play there by Koth. Still a little bit behind in supply, but it may actually just be these peasants. Monk does have a habit of overproducing peasants. It's his dirty habit, which I'm exposing here on YouTube for all you to see. But it's okay, he is actually improving that. I think this replay is several days old. And I think since then, he has been managing his peasant production addiction a little better. Because yeah, it was actually throwing me off a little bit. Looking at the food, I thought that Monk's army was much larger, but it's probably just the workers that's misleading that.
I'm on the job.
Koth's third base mining up a little quicker. And now with a Raven Lord on the field, we could start seeing some drops. Really good positioning here by Monk, having his units on the high ground.
Your building is complete.
And something that I love that Monk does is he scatters farms around the map for vision.
I'm on the job.
Also scouting units here like a spearman. The fourth base is being built. It's very exposed. Koth doesn't know it's there. This is a prime opportunity. Maybe the Raven Lord will scout it, or even a peasant looking for some... Is this some scouting farms, or is he looking to build some towers here? Koth looking for a cheeky beaky fourth base in this corner, and that's actually a risky spot. It is rather close to the fourth base of Monk. The peasant does scout this. Oh, interesting hammer. The Raven Lord can pick them up. Does silence as well. We are seeing a huge attack coming up the top here. There are actually some towers, so running these units to the base of Monk may not be too effective. The Monk does recall his units, coming to defend this fight. Some enforcers are getting caught, rallying out of the base. Now Monk has to actually run up the ramp. This is a really good position to fight. Nice divine shield on this enforcer. The murder crows comes through. Rangers are sniping these enforcers, manually targeting the one that's not shielded. Cleric goes down, but so has the front line of these phalanx. Nowhere to run. Oh, Koth, his retreat path is blocked. That would have been a good fight for Koth if he was able to escape onto the top right, to the northeast. But now all these rangers getting cleaned up.
I'm on the job.
Our town is under
At the same time, however, good drop with this Raven Lord does get some peasants here. It was a little bit too late to deny the Citadel, but he will delay some mining, and meanwhile this base has completed and will start mining.
research complete.
If we do see the firebomb on these looters, they could actually take out the Citadel, but it looks like Koth doesn't have it.
Research complete.
Yeah, looting the corpse of these peasants. More peasants getting killed, but it has to retreat now. There's too many units here. There are cannons, and so dropping these gold mines are going to be difficult. The best position to drop is actually the wood. There's no cannons here.
I live to serve all believers.
Looks like quite a lot of these peasants died. Not that it really matters though, because of how much wood Monk actually has. Yeah, this is a really good looter drop.
Under attack.
Job's done.
Our sacred
Koth floating a
grove will be
lot of resources. He was controlling this drop maybe a little too much, wasn't producing units, and as a result, he has nothing to defend this fourth base. I think that is actually one habit I've noticed that Koth tends to have, is he tends to over micro a bit. Like killing these peasants was nice, but it just meant that now he lost his fourth base. I don't think it was a very smart position though.
Your building is complete.
Generally, as Hall of Warriors, you want to build your bases as far away as you can from your opponent, because of nature, units have that mobility bonus over the slower enforcers.
Our gold mine is running low.
I smell magic in the air.
The food advantage has now grown significantly. 142 food for Monk. 120 for Koth. We haven't seen the cloud just yet. Actually, does he even have an altar? I don't think he has an altar.
Your building is research finished.
Koth pushing to the bottom left.
Your building is complete.
Monk rallying towards the center. The fourth base is scouted by Monk. He has very good scouting with these stray units.
Your
That will be
building
denied
is
very easily. At the same time,
Your building
Monk's
is
fourth
complete.
base will get scouted, and he may even lose it before being cancelled. Yeah, I don't think that was cancelled. Will be a base for base. This base could fall, despite there are some towers.
Is being desecrated. Enemy.
That one's cancelled. And Monk is going for the counterattack. Now there are a lot of towers here, but still against an army this big should be no worries. Treeheads can spawn saplings for a little bit of additional defense. Both players just happily base trading.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Monk, however, re-expanding to the top right. Third base already fallen for Koth. And what does Monk do here? It looks like he's actually retreating.
Your building is complete.
I smell magic in the air.
That barracks soaked up a fair bit of damage. Monk is slowly retreating, his army not quite as mobile. Even this base is going to fall.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Koth needs to make sure he re-engages with an army consolidated and in position.
I smell magic in the
Corner base for corner base. Monk's a little bit ahead. Oh, he's going to the main base. The wood has been completely mined out. Does open up a path of attack. Altar of Light going to be targeted by these rangers. The Spellbringer could even be targeted. The altar falls. Monk has arrived with his army in force.
Our warriors have engaged.
Okay, here comes the T-Rex. Oh, there's the Archangel of Life for the resurrection. Murder of Crows comes down. No sign of Cloud or the Stag. Nice blinding flash with these clerics, reducing the damage. Archangel of Life flying on top of these rangers. Oh, that can get focused very quickly. Down it goes. But will Monk have the army he needs? He is supply blocked because of the farm harassment. The rangers are doing so much damage, but a lot of them are actually shooting the barracks. There goes the front line of the phalanxes. Rangers having to retreat, but running single file down this ramp. Rangers getting absolutely clobbered up.
Your building
Phalanx now, they're not really doing much there either. They did take out the workers, but with a gold mine that low, not too important. Wow, what an exciting engagement. And I still don't even know how this game is going because both players are mining up the corners. Monk does have a larger army. His food is significantly larger. Puts him in a pretty good spot. So long as Koth can defend his bases, he's going to be okay, but it looks like Monk is pushing up the bottom left.
Ready to Our town is under siege.
Rangers on their own, not amazing against buildings, against cannon towers, because they're quite fragile. Yeah, the Phalanx would have been a good meat shield, but a little late. Meanwhile, the third base once again being focused. No siege spears, and so there isn't a lot of anti-building damage. Oh, this base is revealed as well. The enforcers are moving to defend.
Under siege.
This base is taken out. Both... Oh, and this one survives for now. But that entangle's going to time out. Sorry, the entwine. I keep saying entangle. The entwine. And cheeky Crusader just murders all those artisans.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, I think Monk's army is very, very large at this point. Doubling the food. of poor Koth. Especially with his Crusaders mixed in. Makes it a much tougher army to crack. He does have some enchantresses for the Leech Seed. But I don't see... I don't see Koth winning a fight with an army size of this large. An army disparity this large. He finally has the altar, getting the cloud.
Build more farms.
Oh, the hole once again gonna get cancelled.
Build
These
more
units...
under attack.
Yeah. Koth unfortunately just getting out positioned quite consistently, we've seen. Okay, his army, however, now it is in position. These is he gonna use Leech Seed here? Yeah, it gets one Leech Seed off.
Gold mine has collapsed.
Wow, this base has a lot of gold left. Koth should re-expand to here. So does Monk as well.
Job done. Our forces are under attack.
Okay, the food is evening up a little bit. Oh, there's the cloud. Not a very big engagement. So the cloud's not going to buy him much of a lead. Okay, here's the Leech Seed, but onto the Enforcers. Not the ideal target. The hammer silences the rest of these enchantresses. Leech Seed does detonate on the rest of them. Tau's doing some damage there. Banner of Command for the extra armor on the army of Monk. Crusaders and Enforcers pushing through this weakened nature army. Outnumbered. On the retreat. That's good with the GG. 50 food to 108.
Forces are under attack.
Another expansion about to complete. Yeah, that's GG.
Forces are under attack. Upgrade complete. Job done.
That was a very, very close game. I think Koth was doing very well in the early game at constantly denying the third bases from Monk. He was trading pretty well, but then I think what happened is he just floated up way too much resources. He got about 2,000 float of gold, and because of that, he didn't have the army to defend his bases, and then it was a base swing that he couldn't really recover from. I think there were also a couple of bad fights where he kind of cornered himself in and couldn't retreat, couldn't escape. So some small errors, I think. They were pretty small errors, but they were enough to give Monk an advantage, and when he gets an advantage, it's all he needs to completely crush you.
Our town is under siege.
Well played, GG. Yay. Oh, that's T-Rex. Archangel of Life once again. GG. Yeah, look at the extra 2,000 lumber collected because of all those peasants. But it actually was useful in the end because he lost a lot of peasants to those drops. Okay, well that was an awesome game. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the cast. Subscribe to the channel for more Spellbringers content. And if you haven't played this game before, do join us. You can join our Discord, get access to the game, and play some games with us. You can watch a stream. We are very active. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you around.